So this is going to annoy people. People are going to be like, what are they playing at? But still talks about Danny Rohl and his contract. Hello and welcome to the video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know that channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So Sheffield Wednesday fans are really in this situation at the minute where we are waiting for the situation to be on the website where it goes. Danny Rohl has extended his contract at Hill for blah, blah, blah. And we're not there yet. We're not there yet, which is so annoying. But apparently, according to the start, talks between Rohl and Chancery remain positive at this point in time. We're both meet recently and starting to get things going. So they're starting to still have that situation where the deal can be done for Danny Rohl to stay here even longer. Now, there was a lot of talk on Twitter that the deal was done, that he had a war chest, that he had this and this. If anything does come out about a war chest, I don't want to hear it. I'd rather when they do have some money to spend. I know somebody in the comments go, oh, we've got nothing to spend, Chancery, so I don't know why you're talking about a war chest. I understand that, I get that, but here's the thing. If there is funds available, I don't want to hear about what they are. I just don't. I think it's a bad idea telling people who you're potentially going to be dealing with transfers what money you've got to spend, because it means they can add things up. Now, everyone is hoping that the deal is able to be struck soon. And it's just an improved deal, and it believes both parties are eager to try and get the deal done as soon as possible, which is good. That is really good to hear that both parties, that Danny and Chancery, want to get it done ASAP. Now, who knows what causing the stall at the minute? We don't know. But if we can get that done, that'd be even better, because I think the sooner his contract is sorted, I think the sooner a lot of fans are going to feel a little bit more secure about what's going on. But here's the thing, remember, he's still here till 2025. This is extending just what his current deal is. And that's the thing that I think people need to remember. His current deal is 2025. This is just an extension. So if they didn't have if say an extension doesn't get agreed upon, maybe they can go back to the table in 6 months' time and try and agree about it then. But he's still going to be here till the end of next season. So if we had to start looking for a new manager, then you can start doing that process, start trying to plan things like that. But this is just the extension of the current deal, which we all know was a 2-year deal. Obviously, Chancery and Danny want to get this done ASAP. The quicker they get this done, the better they can move on to other things. We as a fan base can stop talking about it. We can feel a bit more secure with knowing that the contract is done and dusted and Danny's here for a longer spell than the end of next season. And it means going into things, we have things a bit more in place. Like we already know there is already a compensation clause for if you want either Danny or his coaching staff, which is a really good thing to put in place. And here's the thing, we'll be able to see what happens here, because I think you look at what Danny can do. Danny came in there and did the job that Chancery wanted him to do, which would keep us in the championship. You can't say he didn't. Now, remember, things can change very quickly in football, and there's no such thing as the done deal until we hear it on the website, see it on the website, or you see the statement saying something. But with both Danny and Chancery wanting to get things done as soon as possible, and them both being on the same page, it'll be good to be optimistic and make sure that we are going in the right direction as a club, because it's better to have someone here long term than someone here who's maybe gone in a year or so. Danny looks like the kind of manager who wants to plan things. He wants to make sure there's a way of the club run. And some of the talk could be about what Danny wants to be in place in the structure behind the scenes. So he's not doing 80-hour weeks. Maybe he turned around and said, I want this person in to help me plan this. I need this person in to do this. There's so many different things that could be on top of this contract that need doing. And maybe it's just working out the structure thing. Remember when we signed Danny? Danny came in. There were talks for Danny, and the talks were very ongoing, and it took a while for the talk to be concluded and go, hey, this deal's done, kind of thing. And it took a while for that to happen. And I believe at one point there was a point where Danny may have not been here, kind of thing. But I don't know how true that is. Here's the thing. Contract talks with players or managers take time. You've got to make sure everything's right for both parties. You've got to make sure everything's in the right structure. Remember, this is the thing I need people to remember. This is extending a current deal. This isn't a case of if the contract doesn't go right, kind of thing, he walks. He'll be able to keep his eye open for more jobs if the job did come. But again, remember, if somebody wants to come get him, they will have to pay a big compo. And a lot of clubs will be put off by having to pay a big compo when there's a lot of out-of-work managers at the moment. And I think in that sense, Chansiri played a little bit of a blinder. The thing we want is, by the end of this week, is a picture of Danny and Chansiri going, hey, contract been extended, done. And then, say, Saturday, Sunday or Monday, Barry Bannon, Liam Palmer, Josh Windass, Deshaun Bernard have all, Will Vogt, Dominic Iorf have all signed contracts. And then we have something in the following week where Jan Pervader's ready to be a Wednesday player. Something like that. It's not going to go as fast as I just made it out to be, kind of thing. But I think this is the thing. This could also be the thing with the contract thing. Further information, important things need to be discussed. Maybe that's one of them. Maybe this whole situation with all depends on who the manager is a big one, kind of thing. Even if they know they're here, maybe somebody doesn't want to commit to 2 years if they know Danny's going in a year. There's that kind of thing. There's that kind of situation you have to put into play. And there's also like other bits of the situation, like we know Danny Rohl's obviously moving house, kind of thing. We've seen that from people who were eagle-eyed on Danny Rohl Mrs.'s Instagram page. So there's that. So there's a lot of factors to be taken into play, but I just want to remind people this is extending a current deal he's on. But let me know what you think in the comment section below.